Hello, so here we have the two A pieces from my double sheet wonder with gift bag. All right, so the two A sheets, so they are 8 by 8 inches square, and so we need two of them to make one bag. So let me show you what to do with these. It's a nice and simple way to do a bag using your trimmer or your scoring tool if you have that. Now this is going to be the top, right, because it's directional, so this will be the top. I'm going to leave the top unscored, but I'm going to start with 2 inches here. So because it's 8 inches, so I learned from one of the demonstrator that I watched, one of the videos, I cannot remember which one. I just remember the tip and I thought it was really cool. So it was 8 inch, so you want to think a quarter of 8. So if your size was 6 inches square, then you want to do a quarter of that, which is 1.5. Okay, so this one is 8, so we're going to do a quarter of that, which is 2. So going to score at 2, right? Scoring not too hard, and scoring on the 3 sides. We're going to score it at 2. And then finally this side as well. So I've just left the top side unscored. Okay, so let's have a look now. So if I can just, I didn't make it too hard, so I'm just gonna, right, so that's, what do you call it, I'm burnishing it. I will do it once more through with my ooh, this one is a bit hard to tell, but yes, it's there. It has been scored. I'm gonna do it with bone folder as well, but here we go. So I have scored that. All right, so that's essentially what you do with this. All right, so you just repeat it for the other sheet. Going to do the same. Make sure you've got the direction right up. You know, the because it's directional paper. If it's non-directional, it doesn't really matter, but this is directional, so this is the top part of the gift bag. So I'm going to the left or to the right of it and just score it at 2 inches and score it again at 2 inches and at 2 again, and the magic number 2 simply comes from a quarter of the size of the paper square that you started with. So started with 8-inch square, and so we're going to alright, so I'm gonna, yeah, so it's a quarter of 8, so therefore that's 2. Alright, so then the bottom part, score that as well. And on the other side, so the third side, the only side that doesn't have any scoring is the top. Now, you can do that if you wanted to have the other side showing, but the reason why I've kept this up high again is because I need it to be able to fit my 6.5-inch notebook, which just doesn't really. Where is my sample? No, maybe it doesn't. Kind of sticks out a little bit. Oh yeah, it does sticks out a little bit. But I didn't want it to go any further down. Actually, let me show you. Yeah, if I had folded that in down, that would be that much smaller. So I didn't want it. I wanted it a full one. Okay, so you can do, if you wanted to fold it down, you can. But I didn't want to do that because that's right, because I wanted to be able to fit all the cards in there. Okay. So that was a bit of a digression. So now we have these two pieces. Now the way it would go would be like this. Okay, so it will go up like this. So as you can see, so the two bottom bit, all right, we are going to make cuts on that side. I think. Yes, better not be wrong. Okay, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to cut that. cut on the other sides as well. Oh, where's the line? Can't see it so well with this one. Okay, and do the same with this, but this one I'm going to have to actually cut off the whole square. Let me just, might be the one that I didn't burnish very well. Okay, I'm not being too overly careful, as you can see, so I'm just trying to give you the idea of what to do, right? So yeah, so we've got that, and now I'm actually going to cut this square off. Okay, and now we're not going to chuck this square. We're going to use this for our last bonus card from this double sheet wonder design that I have for you. So I'm going to keep those for the last card. So now what you can see is that's the top. Okay, so you have this kind of look, and then this one has the full piece. So if you were to turn these over, right, so this is how it will go. Right, so I'm going to put that one there. Do I want it like that or do I want it like that? I don't think it matters. Okay, so I'm just going to, yep, I'm just going to put glue on here. Might be a bit hard to see, but let's run with it. Okay, so gluing this down. Now you may need to just adjust, you know, trim things off a little bit here and there, like mitre things. Okay, so that looks good to me. Right, that looks good so far. So you've got one long piece now. And then you're going to go, that flap, those two flaps are going to go in between. Right, see what I mean? Here, like, we might have to make that smaller. Or we might not. We're just going to go for it. I'm going to go like so. Okay? Or do I want to go... Do I want to go like that? That doesn't really matter. So we're putting glue on the square. And on the square, so we're going to go it like that. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Oh, hang on, it needs to go like that. Here we go. So here we go. So we've got that. It's liquid glue, so it will glue. It will just and it gives you a bit of time. Okay, so you've got that now. Can you see the making of it? And then now finally that will just go on top there like that. Okay, now what I want to do though is I'm going to use Stampin' Seal Plus for the for this flap because I want it to seal really, really well. I'm going to do it on an angle. Okay, so I'm going to go like that all the way to the edges, and then just fold it in if it was too much out. And then I might actually do a bit of glue here as well. So what I want to do is, oopsie, hope I've done it too well. Hang on. Ah, emergency. Okay. Here we go. That's one side done. No, why didn't this? I don't want this thing shooting out. Okay, I want it really nice and neat. So here we go. And then the same for this. I'm going to put stamping seal on the corner. Yeah. Okay, and then I might just add a bit of liquid glue here as well. And then that's just going to go on here. I'm going to try and make these go a little bit like so. And here is our nice bag. Right, so you've got a sturdy little bag. Pretty too. Right. Ooh. That didn't seal properly. Let's have a look. Is it going to seal now? Right, and then finally you can just, yeah, I didn't do that. Gonna just do it like that. You can have it, pinch it so that it goes in like that. And there you go. You can do it like that as well, right? And it'll be, you know, put a bulldog clip on top. And there's your little gift bag for somebody, but I'm not going to do it like this because I'm actually going to put my cards in it. But what I want to do is make a couple of holes here. Right, so I will pull out the hole punch. So we've got, I'm just going to eyeball. I'm not making a big, you know, so that's one. And then just make the other one as well. Punch a hole down there too. Wait, hang on. Making it a bit straighter maybe. Maybe. I'm not going to be too fussy about it. Okay, so just eyeballing, as you can see. I don't measure things. Ouch! Oh, just stabbed myself with the scissors. Alright. So now I've got the holes for the ribbon. Right, so what ribbon shall I use? Shall we just go with the same theme? We could do this. There are two ways to do this. I think I'll try this way this time. I can do it like that. Let's just, right, here we go, just make it a knot like so. So we've got that kind of ribbon. I haven't done it very hard because I'm going to actually undo this now, because I should have done this earlier so that I can give you a measurement. Okay, so how long is this? Grab our trimmer so that I can tell you how long a piece you will need. You will need about 12.5 inch or 13 inches. Okay, so you need about that, and you need two pieces of that. Right, so now let's measure it up. 12.5 to 13. All right, so if in doubt, you go longer. Okay, so now I've got those two pieces. Right. There you go. I'm just going to loop that in. Oops. Loop that in. Loop that in. Okay. And then, let's have a look. Just make a little knot like that. either we can do it like that, or we can, you know, I'm going to do it like that. Okay, so there's one knot, and then do the other side as well. Okay, and there, and knot those two together. It's just a quick and easy way. You can probably think of other ways, better ways to do this part, but here we go. So now we've got, yay, loop for the bag. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it like that. You can trim that off if you want to make it smaller, and that would be our, what do you call it? A gift bag. Right, so I'm just going to pinch that because I want it to be really well sealed. Right, so now I've got the two bags like that. Maybe trim it a little bit because it's a little bit unsightly for me. Okay, just leave it like that. That's cool. Alright, so now I've got the two bags. So that was the 2A's. Now there was one more little bit I wanted to show you because we took those two square pieces out, and I have already got the card base ready. 14.8 again, and that's the width of the A4, so score an 10.5 centimeter, so to get the card base. And this is 14.8, basic white here is 14.8 and 2 inches. And then we have, oh, maybe that, maybe that. So we're going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then I have an extra little square piece here. So we've got those to go in there. So I'm just going to trim these down to 1 7/8, which is what this is here. So 1 7/8. So I'm just going to make sure, just cut that bit off. And the other side, oh, gosh, this is stuck down here. Uh-oh, there we go. Somebody is rustling. Video still going. 1 7/8. What am I doing? Okay, so we've got 1 7/8 here. Cut that one off. 1 7/8. Just going to trim that. Trim that. 1 7/8. That one looks alright. Take that off, and just making sure that it is 1 7/8. Oh, okay. So I've got lots and lots of pieces here. So here we go, got that, and then I have this, that can go in here. Right, what I want to do is I'm going to go, ooh, which side do I like better? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. We're just going to do it. So just gluing that bit down onto here. That will do. And then maybe that one, and maybe that. So, or that and that. I think we'll go with that. Okay, so just gonna glue that. I have pre-embossed this piece, with the splatter and stripes. I don't think it matters which one. Okay, and then this final piece, which would be here. Oh, come on, get out. Okay. Right, and then we'll put that one right in the center. Here we go. And then we will layer this on. Okay, that's just going to go on here like so. Alright, so then we have, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to pull out the Something Fancy stamp set and just a thank you, and oh, probably don't need such a, let me see if I can get another strip. Yes, I think this might be better. It's a bit more efficient use of. Alright, so that's, I'm going to leave that piece aside. I'm going to use that. And what colour? Shall we just go with Poppy Parade again? Or actually, what colour is that? It kind of looks like black. Don't know if I want black. But we'll go for real red this time. Something different. Go this way. Ooh. Thank you. Alright. So it's going to be a bit too big. I'm going to do my little trick of cutting around again. So yeah, I'm going to go alright, so we've got these. Right, and then just going to stick that on here. Oh, do I like that? Don't know if I like that. Nuh-uh. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Alright, I don't know if I like that. And put it on here. Thank you. Could do that. Or I could just stamp that and just do a tiny alright, let's have a look. I can just do that. Take that off as well. And then that. And then let's have a look. Just different ways of adding interest, making it a little bit more exciting. Okay, we might just do that. And then we're going with our ribbon again with a bow. Oopsie. Here we go. Ah! What's going on? hash of these, aren't I? Okay, let's have a look. Do I want it like that? Just a cute little bow. No, actually, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it like that and see how we go. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this, keeping it nice and simple. Alright, so and there you have it. So we've got our just going to leave it as it is, nice and simple like that. And then, right, I'm going to pull all these out. So that is the bonus card that goes, that is from the 2 squares that we cut out of the pieces to make this box, right? So there you go. So so that's from pieces A, 2 pieces of A from the Double Sheet Wonder.